Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome to another YGOPro for beginners. Today we are up with my Chaos deck, my favorite deck. That's what I'm bringing tomorrow to play against Metaphys with a little bit of Nordic, you know, like in the Norse mythology right there, Nordic. So let's go, let's check it out. Yep, so that's it. So that's the replay. And the deck is a little different. I changed the deck up. So I'm not gonna show you the deck. I mean, I will, but it's different, okay, from there. I mean, most of the parts are here, but you will see that this is the deck I'm taking tomorrow to 3Js. But this deck will be in the description, but not the one in the game. I'll point out if I could see any you know, difference. Whatever card that's in here in the game, and I took out, so I'll analyze it. Alright, so he's going first. So the main strategy here with Metaphys is they like to banish things, you know, and they get their effects when they banish. And since we have a lot of cards that's graveyard-ish, not too many. Oh, so here I could just show. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I could just show you the deck right here. This is the deck I'm playing. So I'll show you what card that I changed up. Pretty much the same. Actually, yeah, I guess this is the deck. I never changed it. Never mind. I thought I changed it. Yeah, so that's the same deck in the description. So he's going first. So here we go. Standby. So you have draw phase, standby phase, and then main phase 1. See, this is M1 right there, means main phase 1. So he's normal summoning. Remember, you only get one normal summon, okay? You can special all you want. But it says right here, it's Avisis, was that Avisis? Oh, Avis of the Nordic Alpha. 1500 attack, 1000 defense. It's a spellcaster dark. If only this card is banished by the effect of a Nordic Link monster, you can send to the graveyard one Nordic monster you control and 2 Nordic monsters from your deck whose total levels equal 10. Then special summon 1 Aesir monster from the extra deck. If your opponent's card... Oh wait, see, hold on. Send to graveyard. Wait. You can banish this card by your graveyard. Say, special summon Aesir. Okay, with different name from the cards in the graveyard. You can only use this once per turn, of course. Okay, so he's gonna normal summon. Then he's gonna send. So he's sending himself. If this card is banished by effect of Nordic Link, you can send to the graveyard one Nordic. Okay, so no, he didn't send himself. He's never mind. He's linking. Okay, so he's linking summoning. Yeah, I'm like, how do you send himself? He didn't. He linked summon. It's a link one. Go veg of the Nordic Ascendant. So you know, I'm not the best pronunciation guy. So this is Govig. I don't know, because these are Nordic names. Sorry if I killed the name. Okay, so 800 link one level 5 or lower Nordic monster. If this card is link summon, which that's what he just did, you can banish up to 3 cards from your hand and or field, and if you do, special summon that many Nordic monsters from your deck in defense position. Also, for the rest of this turn, you cannot special summon monster except Aesir monsters, nor normal summon set any monsters. You can only use the effect of Graveyard of the Nordic Ascendant once per turn. While this card points to an Aesir monster, your opponent cannot target that monster with card effects. Also, monsters your opponent controls cannot target this card for attack. So because we have good old Cyber Dragon, we don't really care. Yeah, this usually pretty tough. I mean, you can't attack, and then you can't target them. So I mean, you know. And then of course these Metaphys cards, they love to be banished. Okay, so we'll check it out when they get banished. We'll read it. Okay, so he comes out. Then he uses effect. So he banishes 1, 2. So he banishes 2 cards. The first one, so it goes backwards. See? The bottom one is the first one. The top one is the second one. So the second one goes first, and the bottom one goes second. Or you know, kind of like stacking plates. You get the plate from the top, you know, all the way to the bottom. So this one, Metaphys, Nemphis, Fiend. Oh no, not Fiend. Worm Light, 2400, level 8, 1600. If this card is special summoned by the effect of Metaphys, which it wasn't, you can banish all set spells and traps on the field. If this card is banished, which it is, during the standby phase of the next turn, you can shuffle this banished card into the deck and add, but add. So when you bring it in, you have to add. So okay, on your next turn you have to add. It's mandatory. Add 1 Metaphys card from your deck to your hand, except himself. And then the second one is, it's Metaphys Tyrant Dragon Worm, 2900, 2500 defense, 2900 attack. It's a Metaphys archetype. If this card was special summoned by the effect of a Metaphys monster, it is unaffected by trap effects. Also, if it attacks a monster, it can make a second attack in a row. If this card is banished, which it is, during your standby phase of the next turn, you can shuffle this banished card into the deck. Special summon 1 Metaphys monster from your hand, but banish it during the end of the phase. Okay, so it just goes. So what happened is the Metaphys, they need their few spells because as you can see, he's a level 8. Both of them are level 8. And they have a let me run through this so all the cards load. Okay, so they have a spell card, I mean a few spell card that lets them normal summon without tributing. I mean, if he's even playing it. Doesn't look like he's playing it. He's not playing the fuse spell. That I don't see it. Yeah, I guess the updated version you don't use the fuse spells. All right. So now, because he banished 2 cards, he gets to get 2 Nordic monsters out. Oh no, he banished 3. Wait, why is that one banished? Oh, discard 1 Metaphys card, draw 1 card. No, then is it just cards or monsters? I don't really know too much about it. That's the reason why I'm doing this stuff, because there's a lot of decks like I don't really give a shit about. Like this is one of them. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just not my my shit. Anything that relies too much on spells and traps is not my as you can see I'm not really a spell and trap guy, so I guess it's kind of like bias, kind of like bias. I mean, the good thing about Yu-Gi-Oh, or anything you do, you have to play or do something that is specifically for you. You have to do something that you like. There's some people, like I said, they love Paleozoic deck, with all the traps and the guru, what else? Trap tricks. I mean, then there's people who love spells like spellbook decks and Sky Striker, but for me, I like monsters. And the only thing sucks is that when you play all monster decks, like myself here, you're not gonna win. I'm telling you right now. But you know what? It's so freaking fun, man, to play this deck. Any kind of all monster deck. You can use all the hand traps. You can use all the big ass bosses, stuff like that. Yeah. All you need is 1 Mystic Mine. Put it on here, and yeah, I lose. I just surrender. But then again, it's like, what's the point of playing the fucking game? You're not gonna be like, hey, well, you play to win. You play to win, but at at what? Yeah, I'm moving around because I'm taking my socks off. It's getting hot now. What costs? I mean, I'm going all the way to I'm going all the way to the freaking shop cart, entering. Why wouldn't you? I mean, there's people that here say that, they're like, if they lose first round, you see like their face so bitter, man, like fucking like, hey, did someone steal your cat or what? It's like they get so freaking pissed. And I'm one of those guys, believe it or not. I mean, not one of those guys that quit, but I'm one of those guys that have that fucking shitty deck. Not shitty, but those decks that's just gonna wreck you if you face me. But of course, if you play, like, you can see my last the sneak peek Ignition Assault. We had a tournament that day, and I was playing Alfredo, and I say, show me 1 card. He showed me Spiral red, the red car. I'm like, fuck it, you win. I'm not gonna sit there 25 minutes. Of course, I got the 3 spear mode. I'm hoping to draw, and I got the 1 Nibiru that I can right here. But fuck that shit. I'd rather go make videos, So If you guys don't know the style, I like to tell stories a lot and rant and pause and stuff. Like I said, you see the thing, you already know what the outcome is of the game. So this is the, you know, little craziness in my head, you know, what I think when I'm playing these games. I'm not expecting none of you guys or girls out there to be like me, but this is you know, that's just me. So he's gonna bring out 2. Oh wait, we forgot to look why this one left. Okay, never mind, I got lost. Alright, let's go back to this Link monster here. Gavig. I am Gavig, the Nordic Ascendant. I'm being ascending. Okay. You can banish up to 3 cards. Not 3 monsters. 3 cards. That's why this guy left. The trap card. Discard 1 Metaphys card. Draw 1 card. Okay. So he pretty much just switched the things around. Then you can banish. After you meet the requirement, now you can, if you want. See, it's an option, so you can banish 1 Metaphys monster from your deck, which he is going to, right? But he hasn't drawn 1 card, so he can't do that because he just dumped it. If this card is banished, which, okay, so this part will work. If this card is banished, you can add 1 Metaphys card from your deck to your hand, except Metaphys Ascension. Okay, so you do ones. So he's going to add something from the trap card, and then these guys, he's gonna get shuffled in on his next turn, and she's gonna get shuffled in. Card's banished. This card is banished during the standby phase. So both on the standby phase of the next turn, you can shuffle this card, this banished card into the deck, and then add. So he'll add 1. So he's gonna add 1, and he's gonna add 1. He'll add 1 now. The trap card will add you now, but then this one will add you to your next standby phase. You can add 1, and then this other one, Metaphys thing here. This card is banished during your standby phase. You can shuffle this banish into the deck and special summon 1 Metaphys monster from your hand. So he's gonna grab something to put in his hand, and then he's gonna special that monster, and then this one's gonna add another monster to your hand. So 3 for 2, pretty much 3 for 2, but he gets to get 3 more cards out. Yeah. 2, 3. So let's check these out. We already seen this bad boy. We read that one already. Okay, let's see what this bad old man right here. Murmur of the Nordic Ascendant. I am Murmur. I got wings. Alright. It looks good. You got wings, old man. Oh, come on. Once per turn, at the start of your standby phase, if you control a Nordic monster and this card is in the graveyard, you can send 1 spell from your hand to the graveyard. Special summon that. So if you're playing pure, I guess. My neck hurts. Sorry. So you're playing pure, so he's not gonna use none of that shit because they pretty much just bring these out so you can synchro for level 4 plus 4 is 8 plus 2 is 10. Quick math, okay? Quick math, not meth, not quit meth. No, you should quit you should quit with the T. Math, no, meth. You should quit meth, but this is quick with the K. Math with the TH. ATH, not ETH. Okay? So try to say that over and over. Quit meth. Quick math. Quit meth. Quick math. Quit Yeah, see, that'd be cool. That'd be a good game. You know, if you guys are like at a party drinking or something, or doing some, you know, like instead of playing quarters or something, you know, be like, hey, I got something for you. Say this real loud, as fast as you can, and whoever can say it the fastest can make the other person drink. So it could be like, and if you mess up before you say it in 10 times, and however many times you mess up, you have to do that many drinks. You see, that will like really slow you down. Since you under alcohol, then you're just gonna be like, oh, my brain. Yeah. That's why you should stay away from drugs and alcohol. Okay, but it is nice, be all buzzed and be all brave and everything. But so you say, quit math. Now see, I already messed up. There goes one drink. Start over. Quit meth. Quick math. Quit meth. And you have to say it like not the same word repeatedly, but you have to switch it back and forth. Okay, so you say, quit meth, quick math. 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 Quit meth. See, I was like, see how that's brain power right there. See, when you come to my channel, man, you learn things. You know, these are things that you can get for free, man. You know, like they have these saying like memory pills and play this brain game. I mean, there's things like this you could just find it, man. It's just natural. So I always say, stay in school, kids, and use your brain. And I don't know if you guys are old enough. Back in the day, there used to be this thing called The More You Know on NBC. It had like a rainbow with the star, and it's like it'll have somebody say something like some, you know, celebrity, and then they'll have this thing. Oh, it goes this way. For you guys, it goes this way, but for me, it goes this way. So it goes, the more you know. See, even I'm doing the logo, I have to think, it's on this way for the camera. Switch it, you know. All right, that's what I do, man. I get ranting. All right, let's see this Vanadis of the Nordic. So they're all a bunch of ascendants, okay, they're like another bunch of bitches again, just like the Six Samurais, you know, the Kazans and the Mashuna, I don't know. The level 2, all those, they're all bitches. Just like these guys, all little bitches for the Nordic god. I don't know. I feel bad if I was a god and I'm like bitch slapping all my dedicated followers. It's kind of like you know, big YouTubers. You know, they just like I was watching like House of Champ, you know, tonight. I don't really watch. I watch him for the market and stuff like that. But sometimes I'll chime in like for his live duel or whatever. And somebody asks him a question and he's like, "Oh, I can't answer that. That's a $10 donation for me to answer that." That's fucking bullshit. You know. I fucking hate when people. So then I just switched off. Like I'm thinking to myself, you know what? I'm not gonna watch that shit anymore. Or then he has a MCO 40. I mean, I watch him for the market and stuff like that, and I skip every freaking ad. He has about 10 ads for like a fucking 5-minute video. Bullshit. Yeah, I don't know. People are what they are, I guess. Anyway. So let's get back to these Nordic bitches here. It's level 4, 1200 attack, 400 defense. Cause they're all a bunch of bitches. It's a dark. You might as well be saying bitch number 1 of the Nordic Ascendant, bitch number 2 the Nordic Ascendant, bitch number 3 the Nordic Ascendant. Cause that's all they're gonna do is use it for synchro to bring the big boss out. If this card is used as a synchro, what did I just say? Synchro material, all other synchro material must be Nordic monsters. Once per turn, you can send one Nordic monster from your deck to your graveyard. This card's level becomes the level of that monster until the end of the turn. So he could even like make himself whatever. Like, let's see what level they got in here. 4, 2, 2. Sounds like a chime at the Shaolin Temple, huh? 4, 2, 2, or like a Tibet or something, right? 4, 2, 2. Okay, the big ones are the meta bitches. The big ones are the meta bitches. So they only have level 4 and level 2. Yep. Yeah, the little bitches. Oh, he has a level 1 here. He probably has a level 7 or 9. So these are all level 10. All level 10. They're all freaking level 10s. No wonder he's only playing 2. That's it? He's only playing 3 of this shit? Of course, everybody's got that fucking and their mom and their damn. Oh yeah, I'm salty because I don't have one. Even then, man, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's a good win. I mean, Borosaur Dragon, come on, you know. Of course, everybody's got these because you know. That's it, man. 3 of the little bitches, 6 of the bosses, and just in case you wanna flex your shit or can't get rid of shit in the back row or the monster or whatever, bounce that shit back. Or something that can't be destroyed. Yeah. Then you bring out Borosaur and yeah. GG. Alright. But Metaphys, they don't give a shit. Like this guy, he just banishes shit, man, when he attacks. And he gets a monster and he attacks again. What the fuck, man? Alright. So you know one of those Nordens coming out. Brace yourself for the almighty, the god, the Nordic god, coming down. Ooh, Odin, father of the Acer. I know what the Acer means. Let's see why he's the last 2 videos ago we were playing. You saw the generator. Yeah, they all want to be bosses. They got the boss stage. They got the boss stage. They got the boss fight. They got the boss of light, boss of dark, boss of boss. Only boss there is Andrew Reynolds from Baker Skateboard. He's the boss. Yeah. So now it's a level 10. We know that. He's a light. Yeah, of course he's a light. It's a fucking god. Just like Raiden, you know, in Mortal Kombat. He has to be a light, right? He's the father. Let's see why he is the father. You know, father is like the leader of the whole house, right? So he's like, I am your father. Alright. 4,000 attack. 3,500 defense. Ooh. Sounds pretty crazy, man. Then we have 1 Nordic Ascendant. 1 bitch. 1 bitch Ascendant. Any bitch. Any Nordic bitch Ascendant. I should call it any bitch. Any Nordic bitch card. Tuner. +2 or more non-tuner. So yeah. All you need is 1 bitch and then the rest, you're good. Once per turn, you can make this card be unaffected by spell and trap effects until the end of this turn. I got news for you, father. I have 0 spell or trap. See, that's what I'm saying. My deck just like makes cards like this freaking useless, man. Because I don't have spells or trap. I don't need to rely on my fucking Metaphys Ascension. You know? I don't need none of that. Oh, my Monster Reborn. Nah. If I don't have shit, I'm dead. Okay? That's how we play. We ain't got time to waste. Time is valuable. Okay, so now let's see here. Let's get back to this game. Once per turn, during the end phase, if this card you control, so if you take oh, you can't mind control because it'll negate it. Is unaffected, so you can't even steal them. No creature swap, no switcheroo, no mind control, no enemy control, no controller, no snatch steal, no change of heart. Can't do none of that shit, man. Only way is to destroy him. What's destroy? Oh, even if you destroy him, you can't even destroy him, man. By your opponent's cards and sent to the grave, and he has to be in the graveyard. Yeah, see, the old cards back then was like, yeah. Nowadays, like, fuck it. Like fucking Appaloosa, I didn't know that if it leaves the field, it could just like send one of my shit to the graveyard. So I misplayed yesterday. I was playing against Invoke. Yeah, so you know, lessons learned. Yeah, nowadays it's like, fuck it. If I leave, one of you guys gonna go with me. It's kind of like a fight, you know. I remember this one guy. His name was Tim. He was at a skate park. Man, he was a badass. This dude was skinny. Like when I first met him, he was like 19 years old. He was still crazy, but he was skinny. Then I met him I saw him like 5 years later. He got all like really not muscular, but pretty big, right? He's always been like, and he does tattoos and everything. It's like a tattoo artist. So I remember we were in this bar one time, and someone was like wanting to start shit with him. And I was like, hey, what you gonna do? I asked him. He said, you know what? I will break my body, my arm, my hand, my fist, anything, so I could break his face. Yeah, that is the ultimate MMA. This is way before MMA got popular and famous, and you know, all this shit, fucking all this money, and oh yeah, I got Rockstar on my side, Red Bull and shit. Nah, this dude was fucking badass, man. I'm glad he was on my side though. So he's like, yeah, I would break his fucking face. Even if I have to break my hand or my arm, it's worth it. So remember, there's always somebody better than you, you know? Everybody's gonna be better than you. So always be nice. So I just laugh and have fun, you know? Because there is always somebody gonna be better than you, man. You think you can lift 100 pounds? He'll lift 150. Oh, that guy I'll lift 200. I'll lift 250. I'll lift 500. You know? Yeah. So, but you know what? Hey, I gave so and so $5. The other person gonna say, oh, you know what? Oh man, you think you could be the nicest guy here? I'll give him $10. Oh no, I'll give him 20. Nah. Or let's say, oh, I'm gonna give him my, ultimate, solemn strike that I just pulled from the OTS 11 or whatever that is. Nah, man, you're not gonna hear that, right? It's always somebody better than you. So same thing with the card game, It's always somebody better than you. Fuck this shit up. So let's see what this father is. Well, he sucks. He has to go to the graveyard and he has to be destroyed in order to use his effect. But then who the hell is going to destroy? Even Blue Eyes, I think. Oh, unless it's the... What's that? 5-headed dragon? I think it's 4,500. Only 5-headed dragon could take this guy down. Alright? You know who can also take him down? Borolo. Yeah. Yeah. A Boro sword. That's what sucks, man. That's why you don't bring this shit out. But I guess it didn't cost him too much, because he only cost him one card. Oh, let's see, 5. He's gonna get 2. He's gonna get 2 back. He's gonna get 1 in his hand. Then he's gonna get 1 special. Yeah, he's gonna get. Yeah, only cost him 1 card, so no big deal, I guess. This turn, you can banish one bitch Nordic. Bitch number 1, bitch number 2, bitch number 3 tuner from your graveyard. Oh, okay, never mind. It has to be the tuner. Special summon this card. When summoned this way, you can draw 1 card. Oh, not only this bitch gets destroyed, you just banish one of the tuner. He's not a tuner. He's not a tuner. He's the tuner. So you banish bitch number 3 here. And he comes right back. Not that, he could get to draw a card. And have a big ass shit on the field. But we're old school. We're about like, you know what? Chaos wants to say hi. Alright. So now his end phase. So because his shit got... Does he get his shit at the end phase? Oh no, standby. So we swap. No. We'll stay here. Because he's gonna do his shit on the standby phase. Because we can't do... Okay, we'll swap over. Just to make it legit. So we're gonna go next player. So draw phase. So we draw. Oh, we draw this. This is the new card from Ignition Assault, by the way. Luna the Dark Spirit. It's like another chaos, you know. Just banish 1 dark, special summon this bitch. During the standby phase, unlike this shit, you can burn for 500. Wow. I'll be down 75. He'll be down 7,500. Wow, that's worth it. Nah, we use it just, you know, just like the other guys use their shit. Bitches. Nah, she could attack too, man. She's not no bitch. I mean, she's 1,600. Not bad. And you could search her with witch. The witch bitch can get this bitch. This bitch can get this bitch. You know. All right. So now we're gonna go over, because now it's standby phase. Now it's their turn to do his shit. Standby. So that bitch and the other bitch gonna go in the... No, these are not bitches. These are bosses for me. These are Metaphys boss. Okay. So the 2 bosses sacrifice themselves. Gonna go back in the deck. And then remember, chain 1, chain 2. So he goes first and then he goes. So that one goes in first. And then he's gonna get a card. So he's gonna get this bad boy. And then, still in standby. Remember, the other fucker gonna go in too. We'll see what happens. Yep. Now the Tyrant gonna go in. So you play this game against Metaphys. Just wait. Because they have to do their shit in the standby. So you gotta... That's why it's called stand... Hence the name? Standby. You know, like that song? Stand by your man. You know? Stand by Metaphys. Alright, so then that one... Special summon this bitch out. Okay? Right? Yep. I wonder why he can only get this one. It's a level 4. Why not get something bigger, you know? I guess the other... Instead of the small one being a bitch, the boss brings the bitch out. And then the bitch brings the boss out. So yeah. I guess it is like a little bitch. So anyway, this is a Metaphys Ragnarok. 1,500 attack, 1,000 defense. If this card is normal special summon, you can banish the top 3 cards of your deck. And if you do, this card gains 300 attack for each Metaphys card. Banish by this effect. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can special summon 1 level 5 or higher Metaphys monsters from your deck, but banish it during the end phase of the next turn. Not this turn, the next turn. So remember that, okay? You might want to leave it alone. Leave it a long time. Remember to banish. So he's gonna banish 3 cards. Let's see how many. Let's see 3 cards. 1. That's... Oh, okay. 1 Northern. Ah. Rinse and repeat. So next standby phase, this one's gonna go in again, and he's gonna get this. Yeah, you see the you see the thing here? You see the pattern? Alright. Now we come over to outside. Now he done his shit, so it's our turn. So now main phase. So I'm like, this bitch right here can special summon himself if I have no monsters on the field, and they got monsters. So why not? Boom. And then, since there's no machine, they're all like fairy and Nordic and worm and shit. Fairy and worm. We're gonna have to do this guy. So come in April 2020, they're gonna have a thing called this is Master Rule 4, okay? So the Master Rule 5, you don't have to put them up here. Only card you're gonna have to put up here is the Link monsters. This guy, the blue guy. But any of the purple, the white, and the black, the black. I don't have any block. Thought I did. Never mind. Okay, thought I had a block card. Does he have any block card? Nope, no block card. So all these blue one has to go. Okay, no. Okay, so anyway, those three different extra deck monsters can go anywhere here. You got 5 spaces. So yeah. So it's gonna be pretty crazy. It's gonna be pretty much, the game's gonna be pretty much over. It's gonna be doing combo and attack per game. Combo, attack per game. So I might throw a battle fader in there. I don't know. Sounds good to me. Alright. So we brought out the Chimeratech Megafleet. See, you're not the only one that can say father and boss. I got the Megafleet. So this just requires Cyber Dragon. So any card that has a Cyber Dragon name, I think the only one, I could be wrong. I think the only one you can't do is this one. I think this one you need the Cyber Dragon. But this one, see, you notice it says 1 Cyber Dragon monster. 1 Cyber Dragon monster. Remember that. Oh, come on. Come on, man. Okay. See, this one you could bring out 1 Cyber Dragon monster plus any of the extra deck, which is on here or up here. So that means any card that says this card becomes Cyber Dragon, okay, you can use it. But this guy right here, he's the OG, he's the original. He says Cyber Dragon, not Cyber Dragon monster. So if you look right here, look at the top of the name, Cyber Dragon. Okay, that's why we play him. So he gains 1200 per material. So since we got 1 and a Cyber Dragon, so now he's at 2400. Alright, so he comes out. He doesn't do nothing. And then I'm gonna activate Gallis. Why not? Because I'm trying to dump a dark. We play so many darks. Hopefully the dark gets in there so we bring this guy out. And her. Because you know, we need dark. This one you need dark and light. This one you just need dark. So far we got 1 light. So this card right here says you can reveal this card in your hand. Send the top card of your deck to the graveyard. Then if it was a monster, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the level by its level by 200, and special summon this card from your hand. otherwise destroy this card. So you know, when I gamble or when I play cards, not gamble, just play anything that's random, I want the 100%. Okay, since I have all monsters, especially these big levels. If this comes out, he takes 2,000 in the face, you know, and she could make 500. Yeah, how you like that? Is that for any standby? Let's see. During the stand, your stand. It would be cool if it was just like during the standby or during standby phase, you know. Since it has to be mine, so she'll be dead by the time I comes to my turn. Yeah. So if you see here, we have all monsters, you know. Even the DD Crow, whatever level 1, they still take 200. So what's gonna be? What's the first card? Gorz, the Emissary Darkness. So he's level 7. So 2 times 7. 2 times 7. Quick math. I was gonna say quick meth. Quick math. 14. All right. Boom. There you go. So now he's at 66. 66. Like 666. 66. All right. Right there, we haven't done nothing yet. He's already down. All right. So since there's a light and a dark and a light, this guy right here says, 1 light, 1 dark. That's a level 8 Blackluster Soldier, Envoy of the Beginning. He came out in Chaos IOC, which is IOC? I think it's IOC, right? Forgot the name of that pack. IOC something. Yeah, it's IOC, I think. Something. Invasion. Oh, Invasion. You thought you trying to test my Yu-Gi-Oh knowledge. I was there when this bad boy jacked me up. Invasion of Chaos. That's why I made this. It's funny because I was at this back in. You're gonna hear me tell stories a lot. Back in when I was living in Fullerton here in California, 2006, I think, or 5 or 6. There was this store up in Norwalk, California. It was a comic book store. Me and this guy Eric, that I met at 3J's right here, the local card store. We used to go up there on a Sunday, and he'd always win. So one guy was playing this card, and you know me, so they changed the text too, because it used to be you could be able to banish, or well, back in the day it was called removed. Okay, it used to call remove, but now they change. You gotta go with the time. So now it's called banish, but before it used to be called remove from the field or something. And back then you could just remove any monster, but now they kind of made it to where like only face up. So he's not as strong. He's still strong, but not as strong. So even then, he was put on a limited list for a long time, man. I think this card was like $80 back in 2005. So anyway, I was playing this one guy. So I creature swapped the card, and he had like 3,000 something, over 3,000. No, not 3,000. He had like 2,000 something, under 3,000. So I'm like, oh yeah, I got game. right? And he had a face down card. But remember, if you use the first effect, you can't attack. So I think he had like 2,700. This was back in Vampire Lord days. And so no, not Creature Swap. I don't know what it. Oh no, Snatch Steal. I Snatch Stealed it. Or Change of Heart. I don't know, one of those cards. So I went to attack his face down. So I was thinking, hey, if it destroys some, but I didn't read that part that says if you destroy the monster, then you can attack again, right? Okay, right there it says if this attacking card destroys an opponent's monster by battle after damage calculation, it can make a second attack. So it's like, yeah, I got game. Finally, it's my time to shine, baby. So I took it and I attacked his face down, and it was a freaking Spirit Reaper. Spirit Reaper cannot be destroyed by battle. So I think he had another monster, and I was like, okay, I'll attack the other one. And then the guy says, no. That's why they say, read the card. I don't read the card. Who needs to read the card? Well, you can play YGOPro and they do it for you. So I didn't read the part that says you have to destroy the monster. So yeah. So I don't know. So anyway, that's what happened when you don't read the cards. Alright, so we're gonna banish this light and dark. And then yep. And then we're gonna use his effect. And since this guy needs to be destroyed, sent to the graveyard to get his effect, where he can just banish a tuner, the bitch Nordic Ascendant tuner, which is this one, Vanadis, the Nordic Ascendant. So since his effect is target one monster on the field, but see, if he had this bad boy, he would have been safe from me, because it says while this card points to an Aesir monster, your opponent cannot target that monster with card effect. Also, monsters your opponent controls cannot target this card for an attack. So I can't attack his bitch, and I can't target the father. But since the bitch is gone because my Cyber Dragon took care of her, now we can target him. So then we're like, alright, hey, you know what? It's been real, father, but you gotta get the F out of here. You gotta get the heck out of here, man. So he goes out there and live peacefully with all his banished sun ascendant Nordic ascenders. That's why you don't treat your ascender like shit. Now you're up there with them in the shit. Speaking of shit, remember 5Ds? Oh, I love that. This is the theme of it, you know, like was that you say he was like him and his friends all live in the. So what happens is a big city, they throw all the junk, and that's why hints junk destroyer and junk synchron on it, because the city threw all the junk in the in their town where they live, and it's cool because, you know, like he came, and then Jack Atlas, who is like, he came over and stole his Stardust Dragon because he, you know, I guess his Archfiend wasn't good enough. Even though it's freaking 3,000 attacks, Stardust Dragon is only freaking 2600, 25, 2500, 26. I think it's 25. Yeah, so I guess it's kind of like you know what it is? They're trying to replicate Yugi and Kaiba, because Kaiba has a 3000 attack dragon, and then you know Yugi has a 2500 dark magician, right? Yeah, I think that's what they're trying to do. So anyway, get back to that. So now the father is living in the junk town, all banished from all the junk town. That's what you get, man. So now we only have this guy right here. He's just like, ah, shit. But remember, this freaking bitch right here, he's gonna get him another one. So he's like, I don't care. Destroy my damn Metaphys Ragnarok, because my boss is gonna get me another one. So then I'm like, alright. So now, since I have no dark to banish for her, so we're just gonna bring out Bitch of the Black Forest down. And pretty much I should have had this one in attack mode. I don't know why I had it in the defense. I guess I was scared that Nordic dude might have, like, you know, like I said, I don't know it all. I only know this because today I'm reading it. So we're just gonna let it play out. And he's pretty much gonna take 400, 34, 44, 45. So he'll be at 35. Oh no. Because he was a 66, right? So 66 minus 30, so you're what, 21? Something like that. No? 49? Wait a second. Oh, because I couldn't attack with him, remember? I can't attack with that one. So he only took 11, 15. So he's at 49. So then I link into this guy, because I wanted my bitch to be in a, because I didn't want him to, because I know if the boss comes up, I don't know, he might banish my shit. He might play like Macrocosmo or something and banish her, right? And I won't be to get her effect because he'll be banished. So with her, she can get any monster that's 1500 or less defense. But since I only have 2, then I'll have 3 here for dark. So dark arm, you need 3. Since I only have 2, I was like, you know what? I can get dark arm, or I can get this guy. I love this guy. This is the new card that came out at Ignition Assault, by the way. It's coming out. It came out today, as of 31st February. January 31st, 8:10 p.m. California Pacific on a Friday. So I got him because this one, you know, if he gets destroyed, any of my monster gets destroyed, I can like drop him. Alright, but you can't use his effect the turn you grab. That's why I want to grab it now, because you can't use that same name effect, or can't summon it, or see, it says right here. Come on, I don't want you. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, add 1 monster with 1500 or less defense from your deck to your side. But you cannot activate cards or the effects of cards with that name for the rest of this turn. But you can use like anything that has like special summon, you know, stuff that can like be special summon. Let's say you have some like that Crusadia any of the Crusadia, you can grab any of those and you can special summon it. You just can't use the effect, like, you know, that turn. But you can special summon it to the link it's on. So now I'm like, alright, so now we switch over to his side. And then the witch, let's see, forgot. So now the witch, so yeah, we search for that one, okay? So now we're just going to end. And now it's his turn. Standby. Draw. And then standby. Remember, he's gonna get that shuffle this in the deck. Metaphys. And then he's gonna get this guy back. Okay, so step. Let's see if he does. Okay, so now what is he gonna grab? Oh, nope. He grabbed the spell card. Alright, instead. Okay. So now, oh, because he has a monster reborn. So now he plays this. If you look at that infinity sign up there on the corner, they have different spells. Like this one is a continuous. The infinity sign means it stays on the field until it gets, destroyed or sent to the graveyard or whatever, banished. So it's a continuous right here spell. Archetype Metaphys. It's a Metaphys. Metaphys, I guess, like like assembly line for like machine or robots. Once per turn, you can banish one Metaphys card from your hand, and if you do, draw one card. Once per turn, if your Metaphys card in its owner's possession is banished, apply this effect depending on whose turn it is. So if it's your turn, all monsters on the field lose 500 attack and defense except Metaphys monsters. And on my opponent's turn, change the battle position of all monsters on the field except Metaphys monsters. Alright, so yeah. So I think he kind of misplay. You'll see in a little bit. So now, alright, so he plays that assembly. So now he's gonna play Monster Reborn, as the name, Reborn. Target one monster in either player's graveyard, special summon it. So remember, it targets. So if you have a DD Crow and he goes to search this, you can just DD Crow it. So wait for him to target one of the monsters. Don't just shotgun it, Wait for him to target it. Remember, he's gonna have to target something. Sun Monster Reborn. So he target this guy. You see how it light up a little bit when it lights up? So then he's going to special summon it to the same spot where he used to be. Now he's back. And then if he special summon, remember he gets to banish 3 cards? Yeah, banish 3 cards, right? You can banish the top 3 cards. So let's see what he banished. 1, 2, 3. Alright. So this is the other one. Gallis. If this card is special summoned by the effect of Metaphys monster, you can banish all other face-up special summon monsters on the field. So only special summon, okay? Gets banished. If this card is banished during the standby phase of the next turn, you can shuffle in the deck into the thing. Alright, if this card is banished during the standby phase of the next turn, you can shuffle this banished card into the deck. Banish one Metaphys card from your deck. So he just lets you banish and banish, and then that's the bitch Nordic going to go see his father. And of course this one, same thing like last time. If he gets banished, you can target one card of your opponent's. Alright, hold on. If he gets banished, 20 in face. See, I already forgot what these cards do. That's just how much interest I have in these archetype. They just banish. That's what they do, and they go in and standby. That's all you have to know. Banish it during the end phase of the next turn. If you do, other Metaphys cards, owners, Session is banished. Wow, this card is already on face up on the same side. Okay. So is that the second one? Yeah, no, that's a different one. So I don't think that one does anything. If your opponent's spell, if your opponent special summon a monster, except during the damage step, you can target one of your banished Metaphys monsters. Special summon it, but banish it during the end phase of the next turn. If your other Metaphys card in your owner's possession is banished, while this card is already face up on the field, the spell and trap zone, you can target one card your opponent controls, banish it. Huh. So, okay, so this one is face up on the field. If I special summon, he can target one of the banished Metaphys and special summon it. Okay, so this card, every time I special summon, he can special summon one of the, like, let's say that guy back. But he has to be on the field though. And then, if any of his monster gets banished, you can target one card your opponent controls, banish it. So yeah, so pretty much like, hey, I'm going, so I'm taking you with me. Yeah, that's what they do. That's what a lot of cards do. Alright, so now we got that down. So now, because it's because one of his card got banished, now my monster is gonna take minus 500 attack and defense. There you go. So then now he can run this over, and and he gains 500. Yeah. So is that, does he? Yeah, he was at 15. No, he gains 700. I lose 500 and he gains 700. Right? Oh no. Every he gains 300 for every Metaphys. Getting all lost here. 300 right here. Gains 300 attack for each Metaphys card banished by this effect. So he banished 2. So he gains 600. So he was at 15, so now he's at 21. But I lose 500 because of this guy. And then remember, when he makes damage to me, he gets his special summon one level 5 or higher monster from the deck, but banish it during the second end phase, which is the next end phase. So when he's gonna hit me, so I'm gonna take 600, no, 400. So I'll be at 76. Yep. So I'm at 76. Hey, quick math. No, see, I said it again. Quick math. Quick math. Hey, the guy's promoting drugs over there on his channel. So now he's gonna use effect, and then this Daedalus, you seen him, he's the same guy that's in the thing. When he gets special summon, he gets to send. Oh no, you can banish all other face-up special summon monsters on the field if this card is banished. Okay, so if this card is special summoned by the effect of Metaphys, you can banish all other face-up special summon monsters on the field. All other ones. I guess he can banish him too if he wants, right? He can, I guess. These all other ones. So now he's gonna use effect. Wait. What about this guy? How come this guy didn't get banished? Or did he? Oh yeah, he did. Never mind. So now because my monster has to be destroyed instead of banished, I can't use his effect. So now... Oh! He did banish him. Oh, okay, he has to banish him. So everything goes. Alright, never mind. And then remember this trap card right here. If he was on the field, he could banish another whatever my... Let's say if I had a normal monster, because it has to be special summon. Let's say I had a normal monster on the field. Because he got banished, and then this trap card would just banish the normal one. See? So he clears. He's like, ah, home free. But you know, just like the name Chaos, we got Gorz. Gorz, Emissary of Darkness. This guy was so badass, just like his opposite brother, and he's a light. Okay, he was on limited list. So is this guy. He was on limited list for a long time too, but now he's back, and they're all reunited. That just tells you how powerful Yu-Gi-Oh game has become. Okay, he's at 2700, and I have to take either burn damage or battle damage for him to bring down. And this guy right here, he's 3000. Okay, and all you have to do is destroy one of your monsters. Doesn't matter how. You could do you could have a bunch of monsters here, and you could play Dark Hole, destroy your own monsters and everything else, and then boom, he comes down. And when he comes down, you could just discard one card, any card, and destroy one card. No, non-targeting. So even if this guy had the, even him had the link here, I can still destroy him because it says right there. We'll get to it in a minute, cause you know he's coming down. Both of these, yeah, Chaos coming out. You never know when you play against Chaos when the chaotic happens. So he's like, oh yeah, 2600. I got you now, baby. So I'm like, okay, so I'll be at 5,000. Oh, I'm at 5,000. Then I'm like, meet my Chaos Gorz, the Emissary of Darkness. So when you take battle damage right here, you get to doesn't say you can or have to or want to or whatever. Automatically comes out the same time. Okay, battle damage, special summon one Emissary Darkness token, fairy light. He's a fiend dark. Okay, so you know he's his little shadow in the shadow. All right, or whatever damage you took. So since I took 2600, my sidekick here would be 2600 attack and defense. So I put him in defense, and this guy won't be able to. But remember, he doesn't die until next turn. But remember, to use his effect, he has to have a Metaphys. Okay, banish. So since he doesn't have any Metaphys banish, I keep my thing. But this is where you're gonna make a mistake here, cause yeah, we'll get to it. Okay, so these are little things you gotta show you. Okay, so then he set this card. What's this card? Nordic. Oh, he has no Nordic. Target one S tier or Nordic monster you control, which you don't. He doesn't control any. Its attack and defense become double its original attack and defense until the end of this turn, but it cannot attack your opponents directly. So it's pretty much like a limited removal without attacking. So if he had this on this, if he had it on the father, he'd be like Chaos Max Dragon attacking a defense monsters. So yeah, he'd be 8,000. Alright, so it's our turn. And since I have one dark here, we can bring her down. But I was thinking, maybe I need, like I need something so I can discard, so I can use his effect. But let's see what I think. I shouldn't have committed, because if this was a mirror force or something, yeah. But even then, I mean, I get to bring him down, but then I don't get to capitalize on his second effect, So I gotta play more smart next time. So we set that card. So it's our turn. Oh wait, it's our turn. Okay, so I got another one. Okay. So remember, she floats. Floating means she replaces herself with another card. So since I only have 2 darks, I can't wait. Oh, I screwed up. This is when I screwed up, I think. I forgot to think about, I have 2 darks. If I bring her down, it'd be 3, and then if he dies, it'd be 4, and I can't bring my dark arm out. And if I pitch this, that's 5. Ah, let's see what I do. Let's see if I made a mistake. So stand by. Okay, so then, oh yeah, let's go back. I forgot he had his graveyard shit. So that's gonna go in, and then it's going to banish a card. So he goes in, then he's gonna banish 1 card. He banishes this, you know what I mean? And then, like you said, this comes back, and then he gets to get that guy, So yeah, you see the loop here. All right. So now it's still our turn. All right, he did his thing, and then this one, remember, he screwed up. This way he screwed up, man. This way he screwed up. You know how he screwed up? I don't know if it's oh, you know what? Okay, never mind. It's not up to him to do it. Okay? This card does it automatically. You see, once it gets to opponent's turn, all my battle have to change. But if you're playing a card that make the monster go to defense, but remember, these link card doesn't have a, if you look right there, there's only a link 3, there's no defense. See, there's attack, no defense, so they can't go defense. They can't, but these guys can. See, they got attack and defense, so they can go in defense. But if you're playing a card that has a defensive thing, you would want to wait for them to go into a battle phase. Because what happened is, okay, now this card kicks in, making my things go into defense. But because I haven't touched the placement of the card, see, he can't. Gorz and his sidekick came out when I got attacked by the opponent's turn, so it was in attack mode. Okay, so now it's my turn because I haven't touched the card, right? I can switch it back. See, I can switch it back. But now if he did it again, I can't switch it back to attack. Now once I touched it on my turn, okay? And I did that on his turn. So now we're gonna bring the bitch down, the bitch of the witch. Oh, I did do it. You know why? Okay, here's the deal. Here's what happened. I know what happened. I was playing around in the YGOPro. I mean, it was way after I did this. And I had a Exceed, the XYZ Tornado Dragon. You need 2 level 4 to overlay the black card, and you can destroy the back row. But then if you look here, I have no back row. I do have this. I could have used this, but then that means I have to get rid of my big old boss monster here, which I'm not going to. But it's a risk and reward, Sometimes you go for broke, and then you hit a mirror force, and then you're screwed. But then I was thinking, if they do hit a mirror force, I could still bring him down, because remember, my monsters get destroyed. Doesn't matter how, other than get banished. He can come down. He's 3,000 without having the cards. So yeah, that's what I was thinking. I should have went in here and checked. You know, I mean, I'm still in the testing stage, right? It happens, you know. That's what this YGOPro is for. You test the deck out, you know, and you keep playing. Make sure it's the deck you want to play. So then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna normal that, special summon that, and then I'm going to normal that. Then I was gonna like, okay, I'm gonna go into Tornado Dragon. And then when I went to check, I was like, no Tornado Dragon. I might take a Linkuriboh out. I think I will. I think I'm gonna take the one Linkuriboh out and put an Tornado Dragon in here. And I only have one of this. Why I only have? Oh wait, we already used it. Never mind. Hey, quick math. Okay, not quick math. Quick math. Quit meth. Oh, don't even start. That's the best way. So now I'm like, oh crap. If that thing is a freaking mirror force or this trap, well, he would have activated this trap already if he was. It says your opponent special summon a monster except during the damage step. You can target one of your banished. Yeah, if it was that card, he would have activated, and because I special this guy, he could have brought in this. Ooh, he doesn't have that one. Guess he could put this one. This one is no, he'd get this one, because then he can banish 3 cards. Let's say if he got this guy, and if he banished 3, did he get anything good? Oh, he did. He got that, so be so he'll be what the heck is this card? Titanium Cider. Target one face-up monster your opponent controls that was special summoned from the extra deck. Change its attack to 0. And if you do, negate the effects your opponent's special summon monster from the extra deck. Wow. This card is in the graveyard except during the turn. Send it to graveyard except the damage step. You can set this card. Wait. While this card is in your graveyard, except the turn this card was sent to the graveyard during damage step. Okay, so I was gonna say, so anytime you manipulate the attack and defense, you can activate it. So you go to battle phase and you battle, and if you have any trap card, this is a regular trap card, you can activate it then. But then, and damage step, because this one, see, he makes your my monster go into 0. You can activate this in damage step. But if he did that, he cannot set it. See, it says if he did it in the damage step. See, cards into graveyard, in your graveyard, except the turn this card was sent to the graveyard. Except during damage step. You can set this card. So he could, if he did it like, let's say he attacked, you're like, okay, I'm gonna make your monster go to 0, and then okay, now damage step, then I die. Now he can set this. But let's say he went damage step, now activate this, then this will be lost forever in the graveyard. Okay. So yeah, that's the thing with damage step. You can do it. If you manipulate the, you know, the defense and the attack, you could do it in damage step. The damage step is the last step. Or in this game they call it damage calculation, like they're calculating the damage. I don't know. I always call it damage step. And then there's people that says like there's freaking 6 damage steps. Like I don't know. Like let's say you honest. It makes your monster gain the opponent's monster attack, and then they honest, and then their monster gains your monster's attack plus the attack you gain from their monsters, and then you honest again. Yeah, I guess, yeah, back then, yeah, it was pretty crazy. You're like honest, damage step, and then the person attacking gets priority. So the person can activate honest on their damage step, but then it's a mind game, and then the opponent, if you want to play a mind trick on them, you could say damage step, like he's gonna activate his honest, right? And then remember, it goes backwards. So if you honest and then they honest, oh no, that's right, it goes backwards. So their honest goes first and then your honest goes second. So if he says damage step and then you don't activate it, and then they're like honest, then you're like, oh, never mind, I want to honest, and now yours go first and then theirs goes second, then they gain all the attack from yours. So yeah, you'd always want to do your turn priority, because otherwise, yeah, and these little things, you know, I mean, that's why I try to do these beginners video, because, you know, we'll get some, these duels are not, you know, structured, so they whatever I do, and I because I'm trying to get a different archetype every time, you know. I don't want to get the same archetype. So if I find a game that I play and it's got some good synergy, and of course I have to win, you know. I'm not gonna show you like yesterday I got slaughtered by a Dark Magician deck, man. He drew every card. He had 2 Magician Circle, the Magician Trap card, and then he had the Fusion. He brought out the Dark Magician. Then he had 2 Dark Magician on the field. He had a Dark Magician girl. But it's funny because I had this guy. Yeah, and I still lost. So when he killed my monster, I special summoned this guy, and then I discarded. Did it say discard? Oh, send. Let me see. Discard is special summon. You can discard. Okay, so discard. So if you had like any kind of danger, it would go through danger because it has to be discarded. So I discarded and killed his trap card, because his trap card, Soul, Eternal Soul, the trap card, Eternal Soul, says that if that card gets destroyed, because that card is crazy. You can't target none of his Dark Magician shit, right? With anything, and it's unaffected by any card effect. Yeah, that trap card. So then I special summon this and I destroy his Eternal Soul and wipe out his 2 Dark Magician, the Dark Magician Fusion, the 1600, the bitch. You know, every deck has a bitch. So the 1600 bitch and the Dark Magician girl. Boom. And then he had that Magician Servant or something, where he can banish and draw a card per every Dark Magician and Dark Magician girl. So he's back to 6 freaking cards in his hand again. I was like, oh shit, man, you know. Yeah, I got slaughtered. I'm not gonna show you that, you know, but I will show it to you if I do beat him, and I think I can beat him. But I'm not gonna show it if he bricked or something. Brick means like he can't play his combo, you know. I'm gonna show you the combo because the whole point of showing these decks is so you can see what the decks can do. That way you know how to counter it. You can't counter something if you don't know what it does. You can't fight the ninja if he's in a stealth mode. That's why you beef up your stealth and your pickpocketing skills. So you can. And what game was that? Oh, is it Dark? Is it Dark Soul? I don't know. No, it might be Skyrim. If you get 100 sneak or stealth or whatever, you can actually pickpocket their armor, right? So you pickpocket all the armor, the swords, the shield, the armor, the helmet, everything, right? You steal all this stuff, and then you just stand there. If you have like a big, like a tough I don't know, like a warrior or whatever, with like some heavy armor, and you just sit there and watch him. Like he'll just sit there and punch you, and your health, because Skyrim, it regenerates. You just sit there and just laugh, just like, all right, go ahead. Yeah. So. Yeah. So. Yeah, that's kind of stuff we do around here. So if I do beat the Dark Magician, which I can, because that deck is as good as it is when it goes off. I mean, how? Come on. Okay, Dark Magician. What is it? 3,000. The fusion. Dark Magician 25, and then the bitch 16. Then you got another Dark Magician, girl, and then I think he had a. Oh, I know how he beat over me. He attacked with Dark Magician, and then he pitched that the Dark Magician girl, where he gives the Dark Magician like 2,000. But the only thing I don't get is this card right here, right? So I had it on the field. It says if a card you control is destroyed by battle and card effect, you can special summon this card from your hand. That's what I did, right? And I destroyed his Eternal Soul. If this card is special summoned, you can discard one card, destroy one card on the field. So once per turn, during the end phase, if this card is in the graveyard because it was destroyed on the field and sent there this turn, you can special summon this card, but place it on the bottom of the deck when it leaves the field. So what happened was, I got it on the field, but if you did I don't know, like bounced it, like oh crap, oh yeah, it's over here. So if you bounce with the Nightmare Unicorn back to the deck or the hand or whatever, when you bounce it, he goes to the bottom of the deck. But I didn't understand, because when he killed him with the Dark Magician and pitching the card to make his Dark Magician go up to like 4,500, my card didn't get destroyed. It got shot back into the to the bottom of the deck. But it says right here, if this card is in if this card is in the graveyard because it was destroyed on the field and sent to the graveyard, field and sent there this turn, so it did get destroyed because the Dark Magician and that card destroyed it. Now, yeah, sometimes I guess there's probably hiccups in Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro. Yeah, so it should have went to the graveyard because it got knocked under. That's how I lost, because that would have been a good duel, because he would have came back and I could have beat him, because all he had was a freaking Dark Magician, you know, and a something. Oh, circle, but he couldn't special summon Dark Magician. Anyway, so where are we? Alright. So now we're gonna bring the witch down, and I wanted to Tornado Dragon, but then I realized I don't have it. So then we just attack him for 100. And then attack him for 16 or 11. So he'll be at oh, okay. Alright, so he quit, I guess. Alright. So this is the deck. It'll be in the description. And yeah, let's see what the next game is going to be. Who knows, right? So this is the deck I'm bringing tomorrow to the. Of course, I'll play it, but of course, you know, I'm just gonna screw around and make a video, you know, the vlog. But I do most of my my plane here in on YGOPro, you know. Cause that way, if I face the good thing about this is when you face someone like a Spiral doing a 25-minute combo, I could just be like, oh man, here's my my coffee. I'm just gonna go heat them up in the oven, make me a little whatever, some snacks, or make some rice or whatever to eat, and come back. He's still doing his thing, and then I just kick back and just put my put my feet up and eat my food. But anyway, man, that's it. Until the next video. Thanks for watching, man. See you guys. Have fun always.